my gorgeous Virgo, oh my Lord, this week is going to be very, very special for you indeed. When it comes to the beginning of this week, you are going to have your spiritual awakening. Okay, you are going to have your spiritual awakening when it comes to the beginning of this week. Oh my God, it is to do with this completely unexpected situation that is going to happen. This unexpected situation is going to open your eyes. This unexpected situation at around the beginning of this week, oh my God, there is a reason why you are going to feel the way you're going to feel. You're going to feel strong and positive vibes, and you are going to gain this absolutely mind-blowing insight when it comes to you opening your eyes and realizing that the next phase of your life is about to begin. Okay, so it's a lot to do what exactly is going to happen. Just remember, an unexpected situation is about to take place. My gorgeous Virgolini, something is going to happen at around the beginning of this week. This is really going to surprise you so much. You did not expect to happen what is actually going to happen. And no, it's not going to be bad. No, it's not going to be horrible. No, it's not going to be like really unpleasant. In fact, it's actually going to be really good. You are going to feel refreshed, to be quite honest with you. Just remember, something is going to happen, something major, and something quite good actually. And you are going to, that's why you're going to get these strong and positive vibes. Whatever is going to happen, whatever is going to take place, you are going to gain this really, really necessary insight, which is going to confirm to you that the next phase of your life is about to begin. So what's going to take place, it's not only going to be completely unexpected, but it's also going to be such a unique experience. Something is going to happen to you that never happened before. And I repeat, it is not going to be horrible, it is not going to be scary, it is not going to be nasty, it's going to be really good. You are about to wake up, my gorgeous Virgolini, like never before. And when it comes to numerology, oh my God, your number is 1111. This is all about you having beautiful spiritual experience, you having this awakening experience, you opening your eyes, and you realizing, right on the, at the start of this week, that your life is about to change. And it's not like you did not think about, you wanting to change your life. It's just the way it's going to happen, and the way, what exactly it's going to take place. And this is why this is going to feel so, so, so good. My gorgeous Virgolini, what else I was going to say? When I mentioned that you are going to gain an insight, and when I mentioned that the new phase of your life is about to begin, well, based on what exactly is going to happen, and based on exactly what is going to take place, and it's going to be good, you will know. You are going to gain an insight that I mentioned, and you will know which step you need to take in order to start this new venture, and this new venture is going to make your dream real. It is not only about having this awakening experience. It is not only about you gaining an insight. It is not only about you realizing that the new phase of your life is about to begin, but it's also about you knowing exactly which step to take and which steps you need to take in order to start this new venture, this new project, which is most certainly going to make your dream real. At this time of your life, at this stage of your life, you need to trust yourself and you need to believe in yourself, my gorgeous Virgolini, more than ever. And that's why you're gonna feel so ambitious. That's why you're gonna feel so driven. That's why you're gonna feel so confident. And I'm not being funny. Do you know, it's like, yes, you will know which step do you need to take, or which steps do you need to take in order to make your dream, you know, real, in order to start this new project, this new venture. And yes, you're going to feel ambitious, driven and focused, but then again, at the same time, to start with, you need to understand this, that this is to do with like a steady progress, and it's to do with the hard work. And as long as you stick to the plan, you know, you are going to be absolutely fine. And when I say as long as you stick to the plan, you will know which plan am I talking about when all this happens, when all this takes place, okay? And this is why you need to understand that you are pretty much so making such an important choice in life, which is, you know, of course going to make your dreams real, but it's also going to lead towards a really beautiful victory, a really beautiful achievement. And you can expect a clear progress when it comes to this within the next 6 weeks already, let alone, you know, looking at the big picture, how big and how good this is actually going to be. And you are also, my gorgeous Virgolini, pretty much so going to have a really unusual experience at around the beginning of this week. Really beautiful spiritual experience. And something is going to happen. And you are something very, very unusual, very mysterious. You will know that you are part of some kind of a different dimension. At that moment in time, you are most certainly going to be reminded of two things. You're going to be reminded how psychic and, you know, how spiritual you are, but you're also at that moment in time going to be reminded that most certainly there are different dimensions. So something very unusual is going to take place at around the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini. Very unusual. And you know, when it comes to this like a really unusual experience, you really are going to not only going to become aware of the fact that, you know, there are different dimensions, this is how exactly you're going to feel, but you will know, you will have this really beautiful experience where you will know that somebody's like around you. You will feel like somebody's protecting you. You will feel like somebody's guiding you. This is going to feel so beautiful. And pay attention to the whispers that you are going to kind of sense, that you are going to hear at the same time. These whispers are going to be guiding you towards something you have forgotten about, something, you know, something that only you can do, something that only you can deal with, and it's official, it's important, maybe it's like kind of to do with like some kind of procedure, and it's involving documents, for example, but it is like to do with your own responsibility. Nobody else would be able to do this for you, you know, and it's important for you to do something about it immediately, because through this particular process that you're going to be reminded of, you know, you're also going to realize, you know, that there are certain things that you're missing out on, you know, in life. And this is why this is going to be so important, because there is so much more to it. It's not only you being reminded by this spirit, by this guardian angel, that there is something you forgot about, you need to deal with, some kind of a paperwork or something really official, some kind of a document. It's documents. It's not only about that, but it's more about what exactly you're going to need to do, what exactly you're going to need to do, you know, and who exactly you're going to need to connect or reconnect with, because you are going to have this situation where you're going to tap into certain things you've never tapped into before, and this in itself is going to reveal the whole new world to you that you're going to become so interested in over the next couple of months. Indeed, by the time you get to the meat part of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini, do you know what? There is no other way of saying this, but you really are something is going to, you really are going to be reminded of your past. Something is going to be reminded of your past. Something is going to, something is going to remind you of your past. And you are going to pretty much so be reminded of some kind of unpleasant memories. Okay, something is going to remind you of your past, and you're going to be reminded of some kind of unpleasant, rather unpleasant memories. And that in itself, you know, this aspect of your life, you know, you need to, this part of your life, you know, this is to do with your past. It's maybe even to do with your childhood, what you're going to be reminded of. And you will know what this is, because it's just something that you still didn't get over. Okay, so this is your sign, and this is your clear indication that whatever you're reminded of when it comes to your past or when it comes to your childhood, that this aspect of your life, of your past, you need to revisit in order to heal. Okay, this is very important, you know, because now, to be quite honest with you, this in itself, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's like, you know, it's going to keep on making your life like incomplete. You're gonna feel incomplete in general. Even if you reach like this maximum happiness and you're so excited and happy with everything around you, you're always going to feel a little bit incomplete if you do not feel, you know, heal this aspect of your past, because this has been creating an inner conflict for so long. The reason why you're reminded of this, or the reason why you're remembering this right now, is because you're ready. It's because you're ready. This is the time of a beautiful change when it comes to your life, and it's the part of this new phase, you know, taking over. So now you're ready, and that's why you're being reminded when it comes to this, my gorgeous Virgolini. You need to do something about it right now, because you are in the flow. You know, it's all about trying to focus on that aspect of your life and trying to like kind of train your mind and train your spirit to see this from a different perspective. And I can assure you that, you know, you are instantly going to be surprised the way you are going to feel, you know, about this aspect of your past. It's something that you did not like to think about or mention whatsoever, but now already you will be able to notice the difference within you, how different you're actually going to feel. And there is this remarkable woman in your life, very, very clever, very smart, very intelligent, oh my God, very special, very different, and also very spiritual. You know, in general, this is an intelligent woman, but this is also somebody who's rather spiritual, you know, who is like really kind of gonna be guiding you through this. You're gonna feel really loved by this person. You're gonna feel really supported by this person, and that person is going to give you like a really wise advice when it comes to you, like kind of also doing something really specific when it comes to this aspect of your past, you know, when it comes to you doing something really specific as well. So on one hand, it's a lot about you, my gorgeous Virgolini, looking at this, you know, situation from a different perspective, which is absolutely brilliant. And another thing is just this person is going to tell you something really specific, kind of what to do and how to deal with this. And there is like kind of because it's not only about you being remembered, you know, unpleasant memories, but there is also going to be something revealed that you still need to deal with in order to kind of bring certain things to an end, which is also going to make you feel so much better. And this is really going to be the moment in time when you're karmically going to cut the certain ties, and you will be able to move on. So there is something really specific that you are going to do. And that in itself, it's going to kind of bring this situation to an end. And at the same time, you are going to learn something about yourself, my gorgeous Virgolini, you've never kind of realized before. You're going to learn certain things about yourself by reflecting on this process, by thinking about this, and by making this move. You know, there is something really specific that you're going to do connected to all this. And at that moment in time, you will will know that all this is over and you definitely have moved on. You know, but at the same time, you are really so beautifully going to learn so much about yourself. You're going to realize how much you've actually changed lately, within the last few years, which is ever so important when it comes to you expanding your horizons, my gorgeous Virgolini, as well. And you're also going to realize, you know, where there is potential in your life in general. You know, it's a lot to do with this untapped potential as well that you are going to realize, which is absolutely brilliant. All this is going to make you feel really confident, really brave, really passionate, and really adventurous. And all this is going to open your eyes, and you will be able to see things from a completely different angle. But especially when it comes to the necessity of like giving a credit to ourselves where the credit is actually due, you know, because all this is going to be leading towards you reflecting on certain things you have done in your life, amazing things that you have been neglecting, you know, for example. And now you are going to have this super powerful moment where you are, because of all this, going to be kind of reflecting on your own achievements and feeling really good and really proud of yourself, which is ever so important, because at the end of the day, this is also going to reveal a very important sacrifice you are going to need to make. But the bottom line is, you are so beautifully going to recenter yourself. You're going to feel so much more grounded after this moment in time, which is absolutely brilliant, my gorgeous Virgolini, indeed. By the time you get to the last part of this week, you see, it's just like a basically, when it comes to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini, you know what? I'm not being funny, but there are some kind of secrets that are actually going to come out. There are some kind of secrets that are actually going to come out. And these secrets are going to be like, oh my God, so scary. No, I'm joking. No, they're not going to be scary. These secrets are going to be absolutely brilliant. Okay, and I know it sounds really weird. There's some kind of secrets that are going to come out. These secrets are going to be so important when it comes to your life. Okay, because there is something really significant you are going to find out based on these secrets that are going to come out. This is going to be such a positive moment in time for you. This is going to be beneficial for you when it comes to these secrets. These secrets are not going to be about you. The secrets are going to be about somebody else, for example, nothing to do with you. But you're going to find these secrets so beneficial when it comes to your life. This is going to bring a clarity. This is going to answer a really big question when it comes to you and certain things that you have been wondering about. For example, absolutely brilliant, you know, a blessing in disguise, literally a divine intervention. It's about to take place at the same time, because the secrets that are going to come out, that you're going to find out, are going to open your mind, and you will be able to kind of let go of a negative and damaging thinking, my gorgeous Virgolini, which has been like kind of you know, which has been kind of like a really, which has been kind of making you feel really tired, and it has been making you feel really tired, and it kind of like basically, you know, it has been making you restless, and it has been making you to ignore, you know, need for the rest, for example. So this is why this is going to be so important, because now you are also going to be able to come out of your comfort zone, my gorgeous Virgolini, which is ever so important. Do you understand what I mean? This is going to be leading towards you being able to come out of your comfort zone because of this, which is absolutely brilliant. And the moment in time, you will know when you are gonna kind of start coming out of your comfort zone, because after that you're gonna feel like really drained. After that you're gonna feel extremely tired. Whether you like this or not, you're gonna need to sit down, you're gonna need to relax, you're gonna need to take a little break. There is gonna be a very strange situation taking place, like the way you're gonna feel so tired. Oh my God. And maybe you're gonna lie down, maybe you're gonna sit down, maybe you're gonna spend some time in the forest, in nature, whatever. It's what I normally do. And whatever you do, whatever you feel kind of drawn to do, you are going to have this insight, my gorgeous Virgolini. You're going to have such a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant idea. Really unusual, but really, really brilliant. And this idea is to do with your life. This idea is to do with your lifestyle. This idea is going to grow into something bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as the time goes by. But this is to do with you realizing that a really massive change of lifestyle is going to be really imminent. You're going to start seeing your future differently. The way you want to live, the way you are going to live. What do you need in your life that you don't have right now? This is going to be absolutely obvious after this moment in time. This really is going to make your life complete. And also at around the end of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini, somebody is going to need your help. Somebody is going to be asking you for help. And when it comes to that person asking you for help, you really need to be careful. You can help this person, but you must think about yourself. You must not forget about yourself. You are beautiful people, and lots of people do misunderstand you quite a lot. Lots of people think that Virgolinis are like centered and arrogant or something like that. It's not our fault because we are so beautiful. No, I'm joking. No, it's true. No, but honestly, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's like basically somebody's going to be asking you for a help, and the problem is that this person, not the problem, but the thing is that this person is somebody really nice, somebody really beautiful, somebody who helped you a million times, and you helped that person a million times as well. This is one of the major people in your life. You clearly love this person, and this person loves you as well. But when it comes to what this person is going to be asking you for help, you really need to, don't forget about yourself. And be careful what you are kind of agreeing to at this stage of your life. Okay, so you don't burn out, you know. It's okay to help somebody. It's absolutely fine. But you are going to be really busy. And this stage of your life, at this stage of your life, you really need to think about yourself. You know, think about yourself. Put yourself as a priority number one. You need yourself right now. Do you know what I mean? You need yourself right now. You need to work on yourself. You need to put yourself as a priority number one. My God, I'm not saying that you shouldn't help this person. Please don't get me wrong. I'm just saying to be very careful what exactly you're agreeing to at this stage of your life. This person will understand if you can't help with everything that this person is asking you. It's absolutely fine. But you must not kind of agree maybe to everything, because you're going to end up neglecting yourself, and you're going to end up going into something which is going to be so difficult and impossible to get out of. You know, and if you do want to get out of it, this person may get offended, you know, maybe even, because they're not going to be able to understand. So this is why you have to be very, very careful at this stage of your life. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you shouldn't help. Of course, this is somebody really brilliant, but you need to understand that, you know, this time of your life, it's very important for you not to neglect yourself and your own needs, you know. Sort yourself out and then focus on other people. You know, it's going to be so much more beneficial for everybody in the long run. So now, my gorgeous Virgolini, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what's going to be a tarot card of the week. Okay, ooh la la, do you see this? Now you really need to kind of shout from the rooftops, because someone is going to need your help, and I've seen this person so many times. There is something you are going to find out about somebody very close to you. This person is one of the main people in your life. Somebody is like really dominating that person. And I think you were aware of this before. It has been going on for a while, for a very long time. And somebody is taking advantage of somebody like big time. And there is something that you're going to find out through this particular person who is close to you. That person is going to be so kind of in hurry. You know, that person is going to be so rushing to hurry up with something, to hurry up doing something, and you're not going to be able to understand why this person is in such a rush to do something really specific. Why is this person in a hurry to do something really specific that person shouldn't be in a hurry whatsoever? You will find this very, very kind of alarming. And it's going to be absolutely obvious that this person is being controlled by somebody else. This person is being dominated by somebody else. And it's almost as if like this gorgeous person in your life is under some kind of a spell when it comes to this other person who is dominating this person full on. Like, oh my God, this other person has been dominating this person for a very long time, and you knew this. You knew this. And now this is going to be absolutely confirmed, because that gorgeous person in your life is going to be rushing, like feeling alarmed that that person needs to hurry up doing something that there is no rush whatsoever to do. And this person is under some kind of a spell. Honestly, how this other person is able to control this person so much, oh my God, it's absolutely crazy. And you need to protect this precious person at all costs. This person doesn't seem to see what they're doing at this moment in time. They're not seeing things crystal clear. Later on, they're going to be extremely kind of grateful to you, but you need to voice your concerns. You need to speak to this person. You need to say what's on your mind. It's going to be beneficial for both of you, and you're going to prevent some kind of a disaster in that person's life. If that person carries on what they're doing, like very soon they're going to lose everything they have. You know, and all along you were like kind of aware of this, and especially now after this week, you need to do something about it. You know, that you need to break this spell somehow. It's just so important. Hello my gorgeous people, I'm so excited to finally share something I've poured a lot of intention into. I've created the Ritual Mug Collection, 3 absolutely beautiful mugs designed for your sacred mornings, tarot sessions and daily rituals. First up is the High Priestess Brew, which is perfect for connecting with your intuition and centering your energy before a reading. Then there is a Full Moon Fuel, a lunar inspired mug for aligning your energy with the moon's cycles. And for those powerful go-getter mornings, there is Sip Your Strength, designed to help you step into your courage and purpose. These aren't just mugs, they are intentional tools to bring energy and magic to your day. You can shop the full collection right now. Just tap the link in the description or click the card up here to explore all 3. Thanks so much for supporting what I create, and I can't wait to see which one calls to you. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.